if you think that you're gonna save money by driving a Tesla, you could be wrong. You definitely want to stay tuned to this one because I'm going to be talking about charging costs and is it less expensive than getting into a gas car. Stay tuned. All right, guys, let's get real. Let's get to the nitty gritty right now. Is it more cost efficient to own a Tesla? In my opinion and in my circumstances, no. You know what I'm saying? However, this is a disclaimer. Everybody's situation is different. I didn't get a Tesla to save money. I got a Tesla because this shit is hot. This, I love the car. You know what I'm saying? But there are people out there that are looking to get into this car because they think that they're gonna save more money on gas and things like that. So you could, and now here's how. If you only drive local, you could save money with a Tesla. If you don't do a lot of driving, you could save money with a Tesla. If you own a home, you could save money with a Tesla. However, if you live in an apartment complex, you might not save with a Tesla. If you don't have a charger available at your disposal 24/7, you might not save money with a Tesla. And lastly, if you're gonna do a lot of driving like myself, you're definitely not gonna save money with a Tesla. So just so you guys have an idea, so I'm on the way to work now. For me to get to work, I live in Piscataway, New Jersey. I'm going all the way to Tarrytown, New York. I'm driving 65 miles one way. Add that up and you see exactly how much I'm driving. I have a Tesla Model Y long range, which doesn't feel like it has any type of long range at all. I have a Tesla Model Y long range, which gives you about 300 and something miles, right? I'm already doing half of that in one day. It's crazy. So another thing is, I don't live in a house. I live in a community complex, and they don't have a supercharger right there, or they don't have the home chargers, or they don't have a charging station right in my community. So what I have to do is, when I come home at night, I go to the community that's right before mine's, right? All I have to do is just walk over the grass and get to my house. But I park in the community next to mine. They have what's called a ChargePoint charger. Okay? They have a ChargePoint charger, and what ChargePoint is, it's almost like a level 2 charger. So I leave it there overnight, and if I have a low battery, usually within 10 to 11 hours, man, every time I make a video, somebody wants to call me. So within 10 to 11 hours, I could have up to 90%, 85%, 95%. Supposedly you never want to get to 100, so that's why I'm not saying 100. But 80 to 90%, whatever it is that you're targeting, that's how far you will you'll get. So it's a little bit of a slower charger. So that's like an overnight thing. So I leave my car parked over there, and then I walk over the grass and go home. Now, to leave my car parked there, okay, this is an idea of the cost. And what I'll do is I'll see how I can. I'm not the most tech guy, but even though I'm driving a Tesla, I'm not the most tech guy. But I'm gonna try to put a screenshot of how much I've spent using ChargePoint in a whole month, in the month of August. I'll try to put like a screenshot of that. The way it works is, if for those people that live in that community, it's free for them. I don't live there, so I have to pay. And when I come out in the morning to unplug my car, usually my costs are anywhere from $19 to $24. I think the lowest I've ever paid was $16, and I think it's because I was charging to like 80%. So that's the cost of using a ChargePoint. So estimate that you're gonna be, if you're leaving your car overnight, you're gonna be charged anywhere from, let's say, $16 to $24. The superchargers, okay, the superchargers could be a little bit less expensive because they're charging your car faster, but it's not always the case, right? So now you go to a supercharger, and the perfect example is tonight. I'm gonna go to the supercharger by my job, and I'll show you guys a real life scenario of charging costs, right? So with a supercharger, everyone says, and that's the thing, nobody wants to talk about the truth about charging, because it's like, yeah, I drive a Tesla, I don't gotta pay for gas. Yeah, you gotta pay to charge. It's not free, right? There's the only certain ways you can get free supercharging, and if you're looking to get free supercharging, when you get a Tesla, before you get the Tesla, make sure to click the link in my bio or the link in my description. Get yourself 1,000 free miles of supercharging, and I'll also get 1,000 free miles of supercharging, and let's both beat the system. But like I was saying, you go to a Tesla supercharger, it charges your car in anywhere from 20 to 45 minutes, depending on how much juice you're trying to get and how much juice you have. Okay, so the perfect example is tonight, because I should get to work with like 8%, so I'll be at the supercharger with like 8 to 6%. So I'm gonna try to charge up to at least 90, or well, we'll see, because maybe it makes more sense to go home and charge. You get what I'm saying? Instead of using my supercharging, to pay for a supercharger, then still drive 65 miles to then have to charge. You get what I'm saying? So when you go to a supercharger, expect to pay anywhere from $12 to $20. $12 to $20. Again, everybody's situation is different. If you're not doing a lot of driving and you're just getting quick juice, you could spend like $7, $8, $6. It all depends on how much you're trying to fill up. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna tell y'all the things that you don't want to hear. I'm gonna tell y'all the things that people don't want to tell you. It's not that cost efficient. All right, so another thing with the superchargers is, and I'll show you guys later how to look at it. When you're going to a supercharger, make sure that you check how many are available. Don't you love autopilot? Like, you have to love autopilot. It's crazy. What other car can you do this in? I love Teslas, man. I'm telling you, if you're thinking about getting a Tesla, use my link. But if you're going to a supercharger, make sure you look at how many are available, because a lot of people want to charge their car, especially in the morning, rush hour, and the ideal times that they're going to be more empty is going to be like late night, you know what I'm saying? But in the morning and in the mid-afternoon, they're usually packed. But the screen will show you how many chargers are available. So you don't want to go to a charger, unless that's the only one by you. But you don't want to go to a charger that's packed, because you don't know how many other cars are waiting. You get what I'm saying? So that being said, people leave their car at superchargers, they go shopping, and you gotta wait for them to come back, and sometimes their car's already done and they're just leaving it there, which you can also get hit with fees when you do that. So be careful. You don't want to, if your car is full, you don't want to idle there, because you could be using up, you could get hit with a fee, I'll tell you that. And I've seen some crazy fees. But yeah, so it's if you're doing a lot of driving, if you're doing a lot of driving, trust me, you're not gonna save money on gas. You're doing something better for the environment, yes. You're driving a badass car, yes, but you're not gonna save money on gas, on charging. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm gonna keep it real with my audience. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always keep it real with my audience. I'm not gonna lie to you guys for likes if you don't like what I'm saying, but I know I kept it real with you. So, there's so many different ways. Like when I got a Tesla, my boss, he had a Tesla. He has a Tesla Model S. He's like, yeah, man, no, charging this, charging that, it's free. You don't really gotta pay. It's a few cents. And I never looked into it because I'm like, well, he has one and he's telling me it's just a few cents, right? And then when I ordered my Tesla and I'm speaking with the rep and we're talking about chargers, and I asked him, I'm like, hey man, I know I got a rough estimate of roughly, you know, how much it costs to charge. I don't have a charger available near me, so I'm gonna be using the Supercharger. Roughly what type of costs are associated with that? I wish I had somebody on the phone tell me how I'm telling you. Yo bro, you're probably gonna be spending anywhere up to $20. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have understood and I would have been prepared and I wouldn't have been shocked when I'm charging my car and I'm looking at my bills and I'm looking at, it's not that cheap what I'm doing. So he told me it's actually just a few cents. You get what I'm saying? You know, so all right, I'm thinking, all right, he said it's a few cents. The other guy said it's a few cents. And, you know, so it's not going to be crazy. I'm probably going to pay like $7. But boy, was I wrong, you know. And again, being in the Tesla Model Y long range and driving so much, it doesn't feel like much of a long range. If anything, and I cannot make this up, I felt like I got more range out of my gas car. Like, my wife hates coming with me anywhere in the Tesla because we're always charging. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to turn anybody off. I'm not trying to turn anyone away from getting a Tesla. In my opinion, these are some of the best cars you will ever get yourself into. But again, I have to tell you guys exactly what to expect if you're in a situation like mine. And a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, you shouldn't have got a charger. You shouldn't have got a Tesla if you don't have a charger." I already explained it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So don't just focus on how much you're gonna save. Think about everything else. Think about when you think about costs and how much you're paying. You can be paying for a Tesla. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I never put money down on cars. For me, it doesn't make sense, and I only lease. Sorry, you know what I'm saying? To justify costs, think about it in other ways. Right now, I have a 65-mile trip, and the whole time, well, the majority of the time that I'm going to work, my car is driving itself. So I'm paying for a driver. You get what I'm saying? I have people all around me just looking at me because, like, who is this guy talking to? He's talking to his window because I have my tripod on a window. He's talking to his window. There's no other car you can do this in right now. You know, very few. So, you know, that's what I have to say about costs and supercharging and charging. That's my stance on charging. You know, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of gems. If you like how real I keep it, go total unpaid, and I freaking held the thing up to the window. Easy pass. If you're watching this video, hold on. Let me put it back in order. Easy pass. If you're watching this video, you guys are the biggest thieves on the face of this planet. You guys all suck. Easy pass, you suck. But if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share. And again, if you're looking to get yourself into a Tesla, use the link below and let's both get some free supercharging so we don't have to complain about it. And much love, peace and happiness. Peace. So I'm here at the Supercharger. My battery is extremely low. I've been getting alerts. Well, I only got 2 alerts throughout the day that my battery was very low. And then again, this is a perfect example to show you guys a real life scenario of you know, charging costs. And just so you guys can see exactly what alert I'm talking about, take a look. This is the alert that I'm getting, which vehicle consumes battery power while idle. Charge now to ensure vehicle will start and avoid potential battery damage. We recommend charging now. I'm at the Supercharger. I just plugged in. I was at 6%. I just plugged in, okay? I'm at 13%, and my cost per charge is already $2.22. And I'll show you the screen a little bit better, but I just literally plugged in. So from 8 to 13%, I'm already at $2.33. I have about 35 minutes of charging left. I'm probably not gonna charge the whole 35 minutes. Why? Because I don't need that much of a full battery to complete my trip. And if I charge my whole battery to complete my trip, I'm still gonna drive 65 miles back home. And then I'm gonna drive 65 miles back to work. So I rather just do the charge point at my house than this, and just use about a few bucks here and then finish it up at home, especially since I have my charge point my charge point card loaded up. So stay tuned. I'm gonna keep showing you guys. I'm at 15% and I'm borderline $3, but stay tuned. So I just reached to 53%. It's raining. I'm tired. I just want to go home at this point. And well, 54. And look at how much I'm at, just so you have an idea. So I'm at 54%, and total cost was $13.86. Not bad. Not bad, guys. That's actually pretty good if you're driving local. Again, so in 20 minutes I'll have a full charge, you know, based off of where I put the limit at. But again, I'm driving 65 miles. There's people that drive a lot. There's people that drive more than that. I'm gonna show you guys what I get back home with. Remember, I'm at 55% now. I'm unplugging right now. Wait till I get home. All right, guys. So I didn't get to record, but just so you guys know, I did get home with about 20% left. So I did have to end up plugging into a charge point. I didn't get to film it because it's a freaking hurricane outside, but that's it, guys. Stay tuned. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and take care.